Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, that was such an old movie. Crazy. But hey, y'all. Welcome, Discover New You family. How y'all doing? Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's body wellness time. Let us talk about. Oh my gosh, I had such a wonderful day today. What did you do with yours? What did you do with yours? Did you find yourself in the presence of company you like? And did you enjoy your day? I surely and certainly enjoyed mine. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, I was able to catch up with some friends, and I was out and about with my honey. So I'm always happy with that because that's spending time with him just makes me happy. You know what I mean? So that's where I am. Totally enjoyed his company. And now I made it back and I want to go ahead and talk about what we talk about. You know what it is, Body Wellness Wednesday. So, what are we going to talk about? We are going to cover what it is to take care of this beautiful vessel that you call your body. And the whole thing is wrapped and covered in skin. So it's important for us to know how to take care of our skin, and that's what we're talking about right now. Okay. I left to go and get my nails done, but I did not get to. So when y'all see my hands pass across the screen and they don't look like they normally do, they don't look like it is well with them, is because I ran out of time and I had to come back. And so I will have to address this tomorrow because guess who's not spending their weekend with jacked up nails? Not I. It is not I. But anyway, yes, I digress. But let's talk about this Body Wellness Wednesday because it is, I don't know, people playing it real toned down this year. And I found that happened with Christmas a little bit. Christmas last year was not what you're accustomed to it being. Something about it was more somber and not as electrifying as the Christmas season usually is. And so I don't know, I couldn't put my finger on it. I didn't know what it was. I told myself maybe just not a lot of people believing in Christ anymore. But there is you know, so much going on in our society today that we are so caught up in putting out fires and fighting for this and that. So I think that that took away from the vibrance of our joy at Christmas time. So I said that to say I feel like we are about this Valentine thing. You know how I love the love. Yes. About this Valentine thing, I'm hoping that that is not what we're doing, but it's seeming like it because the beginning of February, like we are close to the fifth day. Today is the fourth, and we're at the end of it really. And I'm not impressed about like the noise about Valentine's. There is no noise. It's almost like it's a hush hush. So I'm saying, like, it's an opportunity to spread love across the world in whatever, space you're in. So I think it is always something to get excited about, always something to get up in arms and vibrant about. Sharing or celebrating love, absolutely. And it's not even, I'm not even talking about like the shopping for someone type thing, but the whole ordeal of making space or making moments special, taking the time to craft an idea that will take somebody to a different, to a happy place, to a celebrated, like you are about to craft memories, right? And that is just beautiful in itself. I don't know. Listen, you shouldn't have to be talked into expressing love for your significant other. And even if you don't have a significant other, it is not about just romantic love. It's about the God love. It's about the love for your grandma, the love for your auntie. It's about taking time to make children feel loved and special and cherished and valued and all these things. So, Valentine's Day, I don't know, Romeo, okay? It's not about them. Again, I explained this at Christmas, right? It's not about the commercialized side of Christmas. It's about the idea of sharing your Savior, sharing the good news that God, Jesus came to save us all, and all this wonderfulness, right? So take time and take pride in being a part of that, because those who make excuses and who are not a part of the celebration and the package and the movement, right, of joy, they usually are not taking time out to do it separately. You know what I mean? They just want an excuse to not participate that is enough for you to buy, right, and still like them, or not throw them away, and then move on. So we don't go for that. We what we are doing is we are walking in the joy of the Lord. We are excited about just the ability to breathe and not have to pay for the oxygen that is fueling our bodies. So, I mean, that is a big deal, and we should act like it. That's all I'm saying. Get your Valentine's on. So, as we get together, as we get ready for Valentine's Day, and special moments with our loved ones, I am going to um, take a moment to say I do have some packages that that you may have purchased. Consider for your loved ones. However, make sure whether you purchase or not, just do something good for your person. Okay. Let's get to this Body Wellness Wednesday. Let's talk about these body care products because it is the bomb. All right. First up, I always talk about, well, we do these facials and whatnot. And so yesterday we talked about tantalizing facial Tuesday and what to clean our face with and all the extra stuff, right? I am going to go into my body care bag, of course, and pull out some things that we should consider in when we're cleansing ourselves, right? So first up, I love to talk about are satin hands, and I always have to go. It's a three-part set. I got two here. Let me go get you the scrub because it is everything. All right. This is the satin hand scrub. It comes with these two other pieces. This is the satin hands hand softener. But we do love multitasking products. So when you're going to use this to on your feet, right? Because we do that. Satin hands for hands and feet, right? We're doing from our knees to our toes. So you definitely want to start with the hand softener. It gets the callus ready to be removed, right? It gets everything workable. So satin hand softener. If you're doing hands, we're talking from elbow to the tip of your fingers. If we're talking feet, we're doing it from our knees to the tip of our toes. Okie dokie. Awesome. So, but I do call this the black pepper cream, honestly, because listen, this will keep you from being ashy and it has a non greasy feel. So, I do like that, and it's good for children and for men. Mamas, keep it in your purse. It's like a magic potion. All right. But the satin hand softener gets you ready for the smoothie scrub. The smoothie scrub, oh my goodness, granulated, of course. It's shea butter covered, so it doesn't dry out your skin, and it's not just doing a not supporting your moisture barrier. That's important. Moisture is importante. So yes, we go ahead. It gets the hand softener, gets you ready for this second step, which will exfoliate. So you're exfoliating. I'm telling you, it'll change your life because it'll give you a different complexion altogether when you're done. So this is excellent. My friend was telling me today that she went and had a shampoo bath, and the way the Koreans just like scrub you down, you come out there feeling 10 pounds lighter. This is something like that because it really takes off so much of dead skin off of your body. So after that, if you're coming out, well, for me, my wellness Wednesdays, it's my W days actually, my wellness Wednesdays and my wellness weekends, right? Because I'm either gonna do not either, I'm gonna do Wednesdays and weekends, right? It's like Wednesdays is hump day, you know, to help me get over the hump. This is what I do. Spa time for myself. So yeah, um, if you're getting out, this is for your hands. That's the third step, the satin hands lotion. It really makes you just keeps caressing yourself because it really feels very satiny smooth, very silky soft. I mean, this is why one of my sayings is satin feet for satin sheets. Okay, because you don't need to be snagging those sheets with those bad heels and those crusty ankles. Okay, you just need to get with the cleaning program that will work for you. Thank you, Mary Kay. We have been selling out of satin hands for years, and it's a simple fact that it works. So after you're done with that, it's up to you whether you use a foot tub, you get your soak on and all that. That's on you. If you're just gonna prep your feet and do that and then go into the tub, that's up to you too. You can do that. So when you get out, though, when you're done with the feet, right? We let's go to the face. All right. When you're done with the feet and the hands and the scrubbing, let's go to the face. With the face now, we're going to do our pre-clean steps. So that's going to include our eye makeup remover for those of us who wear makeup. All right. And then it's also going to include our satin lip scrub. That's a part of our pre-clean. We're going to scrub our lips. We're going to take off our makeup. And then we're also going to take off the rest of our makeup off of our face. The rest of the makeup, debris, whatever. Even if you don't wear makeup, you want to use your micellar water. Why? Because micellar water removes that top layer of dirt. And that is great. You want that. Even if you're a man, you want to, this is your pre clean step. This and this. You want to scrub them lips so that you are well prepared for the kisses. Okay? Now, once you're done your pre clean step, you want to go ahead and use your cleanser. What is your cleanser? I know that Mary Kay has cleansers that work. Check out my website to know which is for you. We have stuff for oily people, combination oily people. We have stuff for just the different seasons that your skin would be in. And we've been in this game over 62 years, so we know what's going on. So we got skin in the game. You can definitely trust our word. So, plus we don't give bad advice, okay? If we don't know, we say we don't know. But we know about this thing. Skin, definitely. This is the way we want to go, okay? So for me, I am on the Time Wise Repair set. So this is my cleanser, and that's what I would use next after my pre-clean step. Now, want to get all that off your face, and it would amaze you to know that after the pre-clean step, now your cleanser is able to go deeper and do more. Yeah. And so that's what you want to that's what you want to be a part of. Okay. Uh Next, once we're done washing our face, we will pull out our scrub because exfoliation is important. I don't know if you exfoliate, what style of exfoliation you use, but you can exfoliate through mask. You can use your microdermabrasion. You can use the facial peel. Just depends on what type of you are using is best for you. If you got sensitive skin, that chemical, that facial peel is great. If you are fighting the acne blemishes, dark spots, and so on, wrinkles and fine lines, all these things, microdermabrasion is excellent for that, as well as charcoal mask. So charcoal mask is great for removing dark spots as well. So just depends, but this would be the step that you go ahead and get some exfoliating of your face done. Okay. I did yesterday on my facial do my charcoal mask and my revealing, my not revealing, my I'm gonna miss this mask, moisture renewing mask. Okay. And they were responsible for some high compliments I got today because, of course, I walk around looking gorgeous. Yeah, because my skin was glowing. You know, you could see just how clean it is, and that was major and very important. Now, after we exfoliate, the rest is going to happen for our face when we get out of the shower. Okay? But as far as our body is concerned, you want to go in and get that first rinse. All right? Get that first rinse going. You get your body wash. All right? Remember, I'm excited about this. Right? That's your wash, your scrub, and your lotion. And they're all the shea butter lotion. So for me, that is important. So first we get the wash, right? And we put it on, create lather with whatever it is we use to scrub our bodies, whether that be loofah, rag, an African sponge, whatever you use to create agitation so that your dead skin cells can go. This is what you want. I do like me a good body wash because I don't really do the whole rubbing bacteria and the dirty soap on me from whatever was left and is multiplying all day till I come back. All right, rinse. Don't forget, it's okay. I know sometimes you tell yourself, I am going to be fine. I don't need to turn this water off. But when you turn the water off, you actually take time with yourself. You do get some soaking going and you do get to removing the dirt. When the water is running all the time, believe it or not, you was just in there having water therapy, okay? And you're not getting all the places, and you can't tell if you got all the places because wherever you rub and you lather, you know you've been there before, right? But when you don't see it because the water is washing it off, in your mind you tell yourself you got your toes, but you ain't got them toes, right? and you ain't get behind your neck, and you intended to get your pits, but then you were singing and you was carried away and you did everything else but wash your pits. You just or you wash one and didn't wash the other. So turn the water off. Take time with yourself and do a good job so you don't have to redo the job or come out and smell like you didn't do a good job. Okay? The whole point of making it your time worth the while is to go in there and do the job properly. All right. So we wash off, we rinse off the lather. And what is the next thing we're going to do? We are going to move to our scrub. Why? Because exfoliation is important for this is just the process. This is what it takes to wash skin, to take care of skin. You have to have the right products, you got to take the time, and you actually got to use the stuff, right? In a particular order. And after you do your pre clean and you do your wash, you want to come or you cleanse, you want to come back and do your exfoliation so that you can remove all the debris that's not supposed to be there. And with each step, you get to go deeper and deeper. Come on now, your skin is 7 layers deep. You don't need to be exfoliating every single day because the reproduction of the cells is not happening in rapid speed, right? And so we can exfoliate every other day, right? 2 and 3 times a week is recommended. More than that is hurtful and damaging on a long term level, and even like could be irritating to some people immediately. So, yay, let's go ahead and give it up for the body scrub. You're gonna turn that water off and you're gonna scrub and you're gonna get everywhere. You're gonna catch behind your ears, you're gonna do behind your neck, you're gonna do the whole thing. You're gonna catch them toes and you're gonna do all them pits and the cracks and the crevices and the corner. You're gonna lift up some things that have been folding. You're gonna go places that you didn't go all day. And so you get that going, you get that going. Then you turn that water on and you wash and you wash. Now, when you get out the shower, you want to get your towel. You want to pat yourself dry. Notice I didn't say rub yourself dry. You want to pat yourself dry. You want to leave a little water, a little, moisture there so that you are not taking it all away. And you can ear dry for some of that, right? What I like to do though is use my body mist or body spray and just mist everywhere. All right, and because I like and I believe in layering, the next thing I'm gonna do is moisturize. What am I gonna go in with? My lotion, my shea butter lotion, same scent, building and building on top of that so that I have that whole fresh feeling, refreshed and revitalized look. All of that is what I'm getting from this. The way this white tea and citrus smells, I'm telling you, it is phenomenal. Okay, and there ain't nothing to change that. If you know, you know. Okay, so for sure you do that. Check that out on my website. I'm telling you, maryk.com/discover YOU100, right? Discover 100% of yourself and see these prices, read about these products, and I am telling you, everything is guaranteed to work 100%. Okay, we stand 10 toes deep on business. On business. Okay. Anyway, you get out, you put your lotion on, you pick out your outfit, you put that together, and then let's come back to our face now and our feet. Now, for the feet, if it's bedtime, like for me, this is my spa days or treatment regimen that I'm explaining to you. So I would go in on my feet. I would put the mint bliss lotion because it energizes the legs, because it calms it down. I love the peppermint. I love the peppermint. Man. So, yes, you want to get that. You want to put some socks on so that it can really incubate that mintiness and you can and alleviate that pain. So if you this is great if you have restless leg syndrome, or if for instance you just stand, you're on your feet all day or for many hours. This is great for you for that. Now, let's complete this whole thing with the face. When we get out, what do we want to do? If we're microdermabrasion, we want to right away go ahead and put that second step on because it's going to pack some nutrients in there and it's going to close the pores tighter than they were before, which creates a smoother surface, right? And then you just walking out there glowing. You just glowing, okay? No dry skin, no debris on there. But after you put that on and you close the pores tighter than before, you now want to add, if you're using a booster, you want to go do your spot treatment if it's a spot treatment. If it's all over the face treatment, like the resurfacer, that changes the texture of your skin. Some people just have um, a rough texture, either from large pores, acne, scarring, whatever. Resurfacer will get that whole thing retextured. So that's the all over the face treatment. So is the hydrator for dry skin. That's an all over the face treatment. You want to the brightener is a spot treatment. You just put it on plate on blemishes and stuff that is not so um friendly. Okay. So that out the way. Then you add your serums. If there are any serums you're using, this is when you want to put them on. Seal all that with your moisturizer, whatever is the moisturizer that is in your set, your skincare set. You definitely want to use that. The last thing is your eye cream. You want to, if you're 25 or up, I always say use an eye cream. Okay? Because it keeps your eye area moisturized and you just that's how you look great. Okay? That's how you look gorgeous without the fine lines and wrinkles setting in, without the crow's feet, okay, without dark circles, dark patches around your eyes. You this is the bad boy that takes care of all that, your eye cream. So an eye cream is a must. All right. Because some people, listen, that thing is hereditary, or for some, it comes on by stress. That stuff keeps your eyes depuffed and clear, and no fuss, no muss, no fuss. Okay. So that is how we take care of our bodies. There you go. That's your Body Wellness Wednesday information. So I am still preaching. It is good for you, for me, and for everybody, for you to spread love. And so don't be afraid. Just spread the love. Okay? That is the mission. That is what God wants you to do. Go tell the good news to everyone. Jesus Christ died. He's alive now, and He is for you and not against you. Hey, blessed is the feet of the messenger, okay? So go out there and be love and share love. Like Eva Bob Marley, let us know. That's what we ought to be about. All right. So you can catch me on social media at Discover a New You. Um, right here where you see me, you can check my website. I did put it in my bio. It's marykay.com/discoveryou100. YOU is the U, okay? Don't do that crazy spelling with just the U, because you ain't gonna find me. Um, so Discover You 100, and that is What you can catch me again on here, as I was saying, 6:30 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday every week. I'm doing makeup Mondays. I'm doing tantalizing facial Tuesdays, and I'm also doing body wellness Wednesdays. You got any questions? How to get rid of stretch marks? You got any of those? Ask me. I'm the one that want to answer it for you. You can DM me. All right, you shoot a girl a note. You can just reach out so that we can be friends. Plus, hit me up with a like and a share and a follow. Hello. I like new friends. I want to know what you about. I want to share some great information for you that would make your journey um, more beautiful, easier, anything like that. So, thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate you. I pray that you